One.
Famous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these giant stone doors just like slide apart and open up into this tower. What do you do?
Go in.
Is there light in the tower?
It's a spiral staircase is all you see, and it's kind of dim lighting that you can see, but you don't know if it's the natural light behind you or if there's light above.
Okay. Well, I guess we start to ascend.
All right. You will
If it-
transcend.
If it becomes dark, I ask Charmi to cast light. If not, then we'll just keep walking.
No, it doesn't get dark enough to really warrant it, but you get to the top, and there's a hatch that opens up to the top of the tower. And this is about the best design that I've seen for this tower. So this one's on me.
I don't like this.
So you get up in here, and
Where do we... Is this the hatch that we enter from?
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's a chair.
Oh. So the chair that we enter from?
This is a hatch. But no, the actual hatch is where that chair is, and this being does represent the haruspex. So
So our
Yes.
character title's gonna be here.
What do we see? Like, we get into this room, and obviously we see this, but what's like the first thing that catches our character's eyes?
you see a bunch of tables with blood and whatnot, and similar to how it is, some books. You see the guy sitting near the for us top of the tower,
Rich!
and you see you do see that
I'm gonna
circle.
start reading everything.
One second.
Okay, we're here for 20 years.
With the rate he reads, yeah, he only reads at a first grade level.
I mean, his eyes are so small.
I'm sorry, did you say that guy was alive or dead? Or
He's alive. It's the
Okay.
haruspex. So you walk over to that, and a giant gout of flame actually bursts up as you approach it.
Okay.
He does not appreciate you going towards his books, and the gout of flame it comes out of every single one that you approach.
Well, these aren't books; they're scrolls.
2 gouts of flames come out, and you die.
Oh,
Anyway.
sad thing.
are you the diviner that we seek?
Can I have some books?
Oh my God.
Oh. Okay.
Sense of scale.
Oh. Okay.
I'm huge.
Your character token just
I'm
got
fat.
Anyway,
Ooh, Charmi, you need to just wait
do you
down.
talk to him?
Yeah, I say, are you the diviner we seek?
Probably. I'm the only one locked on tower that I know of.
What is your name?
What is your name?
My name is Dale.
Dale,
Dale
can
the
I have some
haruspex.
books?
Dale Gribble?
Dale the haruspex, can I have some books,
No.
Caitlin?
please?
Did you say he was...
Dale.
Oh, Dale.
Did you say
From
chained?
Walking Dead. Oh.
So he asks for the books. He's like, no, they're of my specific line of work. They're mostly haruspex tomes, how to read, how to divine,
Yeah.
and I need them.
I have the how-to basic for dummies.
How to Basic is a terrible series. Anyone who watches it deserves
Pretty
to die.
bad. It's pretty bad.
You can't even learn how to cook.
You can't do anything.
What?
Can I have the divining for dummies book?
No, there isn't one. This is all
Um,
for...
We've been sent by the king to seek your assistance in helping prove our party's innocence for a crime we did not commit.
Oh, I see. Okay, then, I assume you want me to divine for you, then?
Yes.
That's the only
Would
reason
you?
why I ever get visitors.
I
Okay, so...
see.
What?
Well, if you would let people rent books, we might get more visitors.
The owl is actually following Charmy, and he reaches out, grabs the owl by the neck, and eviscerates it all over the floor.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
And he starts he
I
starts
guess
humming,
that explains the blood.
and you see this orb appear, and
Mm.
he looks into it.
Orbis horse.
So, he reads into it, and he says a few words that don't make any sense, and he said, you see yourselves to the west in some rolling hills. They don't look like you, but they are you. That's most of what I see. It's a very dark, yet heart-wrenching place, full of sad stories, unfortunate circumstances. And your journey there will be rather peaceful. But you will also see things you don't want to. And that's about all you can divine out of this. So then
Okay. Final question.
that the orb disappears and he goes back to his corner.
Can I ask you a question?
Go sit in your corner in a circle.
So go ahead.
Stay in the corner.
What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Awesome.
Best color.
Mine's red.
So
By the way,
That's like half of purple.
go ahead.
by the way, have you ever heard of I have like
Gout of
this
Flame burns
buddy. He's
Barfedious
like
for
a
4 damage. Take it.
by the way, I have this buddy that I found in a cave. He was like this giant crystal demon statue, and he could talk. It was so cool. You guys should meet up sometime. It's pretty cool.
Okay, that's interesting.
Thank you for your help, but before we leave, I'd like to ask you some more questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the cult of Tulu?
Yes, I was around when it first came about.
I
I
see.
personally did not fall into such ways.
Apparently, it's coming back.
Yeah. Apparently the thing Tulu is here.
I see.
He pretty much wiped out an entire town.
Good thing I'm safe in my tower, and nobody ever sees me.
So you care not about this at all?
What can I do about it? I'm trapped in this tower for the purpose of how I do my divination.
You mean you can't leave, or you just...
I'm the royal decree to not leave.
Holy shit, you're a fucking neat.
Would you like us to try to undo this decree?
No, because the second I step out, I will be murdered.
Well, I mean, would you like us to... Is this decree been put on by the king?
Yes.
Would you like us to try to convince him, maybe say you could help in this threat? Would you want to leave the tower?
No, I am here for my own safety. And the safety of others.
Understood.
Nobody really likes their animals being eviscerated.
I see
Yeah,
that.
don't go near my cat, or I'll kill you.
So he actually stands up.
Cat, you say?
And he says,
Oh,
I don't see a cat. And then he sits back down.
Mass hallucination.
wait, what? Oh
It's in-
shit!
It's in your backpack, right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
What do you do?
I check my backpack.
Okay, you find your cat.
Where's my cat?
And he pulls out his adjectives.
I like how you care more about this cat than the rat.
The rat hasn't done anything yet, so
Do you give it a chance?
fine. Pull out my rat. Hello, Daniel.
So, I like how my past like 8 whispers are all the same.
Hey.
Anyway,
Is there any other assistance or advice you could offer us, or should we just leave?
You know, you guys, it's pretty lonely. Do you mind sharing stories?
Can I have a scroll or a book if I do?
You will burn before I do that.
I got this really good story. Okay.
Oh, God.
So it's basically called The Adventures of the Five Grade Shades. So first it starts out
Sounds boring.
with
My
It is.
My company was slaughtered by werewolves.
Interesting. Do tell.
Well, pulls up.
Animals and evisceration sound interesting to me.
Could I just like roll a charisma check and summarize?
Okay.
Well, like, you know, I actually tell the story.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like.
Fade to black.
Okay, so you do. And are you, like, acting
I
out
start.
this?
I act out a little bit at the end. I kind of, you know, I look a little
Dance.
more sorrow than I had probably anticipated feeling.
Okay. Do you describe a battle during this?
Yeah, I described many
Alright,
battles.
so at one point you mentioned having to draw out a sword or something.
Uh-huh.
And as you're acting out, you know, you like act out a slice, and the tarp behind him actually gets cut and falls to the ground.
I look astonished. And I drop my sword. What
Okay.
just happened?
You have no idea.
Well, I say that to the diviner. Like, what just happened?
You about chopped my head off.
What do you mean? I was over here.
A sword just flew by my face.
I looked to the rest of the party. What did?
They didn't say anything. They just saw the tarp fall. Tapestry.
man, you got some good cutting skills. Almost as good as a samurai.
But not. I pick up my sword and sheath it, and I kind of just stand over here and stop telling my story. And
Okay,
So you don't actually.
I got
finish
this
the
really
story.
good story.
I like kneel down and I think to myself.
I wanna do this cool story. It's about animal evisceration. You'll like this. It's
Okay.
it's pretty good. So
We found this guy who eviscerated an owl.
once upon a time, there was this really hot, like this super hot girl with a scythe, and she was partying up with this this like plant thing. It was so strange, and also this giant like, it was like an anthropomorphic dragon. He was really tall. Oh my god, he was so tall. But yeah, they were going through the forest, and there was just this like random rustling in the bushes, and a
Oh,
bunch of
God.
wolves
Was
came
that
out.
wrestling or rustling
Yeah.
in the bushes?
Wrestling bushes.
Okay.
And in
So,
this corner.
So the wolves came out, and these wolves were so fierce. Oh my god, they were so intimidating. One was white, I think. One was like grayish, but this really badass one, you could tell he was really badass, was just jet black. It was so scary. I wasn't there, but but yeah, so what happened was this this girl was trying to chop them, but she kept missing because she was having an off day and such. So she just decided to throw fireballs at it, or fireballs.
Throw a
and
fireball.
Some of them hit, you know. Yeah. But the dragon, it was just wrecking house with them and cutting him up, smacking him around. And the plant did something. But the main focus was to get the wolf, the black wolf. So what we did, or not we did, the people did, was we cut open like the stomach of one of them, just completely just gut filled. It was pretty gory. And the other one, we it was severely damaged, the gut one, so it ran away. The other one, I think we like
So he stops you temporarily and he says,
decapitated.
hey, furry friend in the back.
Yo.
Can you, get something for me off from a shelf over there? He points up and it's
I
like
mean, will I?
it's like 6 feet up.
Sure.
All right.
If I can reach it somehow. I don't know. Will I burst into flame?
No. So
Doesn't hurt that bad.
you try to reach it, but you can't really do it. But
Okay. Can I tippy toes?
you still can't reach it. But you are you
Well,
are you really determined to actually grab this?
I've got a plan.
Since he asked you to do
Can
it.
anyone stand on my shoulders?
Yeah, the 2-foot no. Perfect for the job.
I lift him up with one hand.
Okay. And Barfedious actually bursts into flames. Because he asked you to do it.
Okay, Barfedious, lift me up.
Alright. You can almost reach it. So if you just stretch a little.
Now I do tippy toes.
That's like
Now I do.
7 feet tall. How is
It's not that
what-
tall. Oh, yeah, actually
How
almost
tall
like
are
that.
you?
But you're pretty unstable. And you grab it and then
No.
both you just topple over.
We're good. Yay!
And
Yay,
The mustache.
teamwork.
and it's actually a glass
You got
vial.
perfect.
And as both of you hit the ground, it kind of like rolls away. It's heading for the edge to go down the steps.
Got it.
You burst into flames. Okay.
That's not my super fire. God.
Alright. And you can continue your story now that he has his vial. He drinks it.
So, this animal, it was so fierce
He
when
then
we tried to
melts into
capture it.
nothingness.
Wow, your story was pretty bad.
You talked for so long you made a man commit suicide. Way to go.
Did he actually melt?
You don't sense him with your intuition or anything.
What?
Not even with Sergeant Helm's force powers?
You're muted,
Wait, what?
Quentin.
I haven't said that. Sergeant Helm is not paying attention to anything that's happening. He's just like looking
So,
at his
so
sword.
what? Did he actually melt?
Yeah, it's a pile of goo.
You literally talked a man into suicide. Without
Fuck.
even mentioning suicide.
Can I investigate him?
Sure.
Eh.
Okay, he
I do
appears
it.
to have turned to goo from some sort of acid reaction.
He was a little too salty, perhaps.
No.
No,
That wasn't even a good one.
It wasn't supposed to be.
Anyway,
Mhm.
so you guys...
Does it look like a permanent kind of melting or like a
It appears,
Just
to
a
be,
temporary melting.
kind of melting?
it appears to be permanent. You don't know for
You
certain.
step out for lunch.
Wait. Is he Ice Cream Man?
God.
I don't
The
even
amazing,
I'm
the
gonna stay.
amazing DC superhero. Oh, wait, is it DC or Marvel? I think it's DC. Literally just turns into ice cream.
I mean, at least it's not arm fall off man. No, I think it's arm fall off boy. I don't even think he's a man.
know. You need 2 arms to be a man.
You gotta be you just gotta be pretty bad if you fail the Legion of the Legion's tryouts.
Anyway, what do you
He
guys do
was
now?
the toiletator, at least.
What do you guys do?
So go follow that vial.
Is there any of that
downstairs,
vial
I guess.
left?
No, you drank the entire thing.
No.
Can we go downstairs?
Now
Yeah,
can we
that's
look
where
at
it
his
came from.
stuff? Common,
Oh, yeah,
can we
can I
look at his
take a
stuff?
What were you saying, Lorak?
Can we look at his stuff now without dying?
No, you actually still approach it and it bursts into flames.
Never did
What is
that.
this?
What you're talking about?
What is what? Oh, that's the circle.
What is this?
Warding circle.
What does it do?
Step
Makes
in it and
people
find out. If you dare.
How about I do this?
It's a circle of protection. It attacks anything that goes within X distance. From your check,
Okay.
that's about all you can deduce.
Okay. Is there a way to dispel it?
You have dispel.
What?
Is that a spell that you have to dispel?
No. No.
You mean like, can you remember? Do you know anything about wards and like how to get rid of them?
You can try to.
Just erase a little bit of it. That'll turn out well.
Oh, that's a good Arcana check.
Yeah, just kick some dirt over the corner.
Sure.
Okay, so you do that, and a fountain of blood comes out, and the remains of the
Out of
owl
the
are actually
rune or
right there,
pit?
and the face just lands looking at you. And it opens its mouth and just like a really weak squawk.
So what's in the center?
You can't say anything.
Good. Okay. Can I try again?
Okay.
Okay.
You hear something in your backpack explode.
No. Fuck
The
you.
eviscerator has struck again.
The pile
No.
of goo eviscerating from the grave.
Your rat is dead.
Fuck you, no.
No, it's not.
Aw. I mean, yay.
God damn it, Daniel.
Anyway,
Why'd you have to try to explode? I guess we could leave. Yeah, that's
I
probably.
guess there's nothing left.
alright, everybody reaches the steps, and you hear a whoop whoop. And actually, at the circle, the haruspex reappears.
Wait, right here?
Yeah, right here. Fuck. Oh, now I can finish my
He pulls out
story.
another vial. He's like, "Oh, I thought you guys were gone."
I told you it was temporary.
Temporary.
So,
So you approach and he
Got
pulls
that
down another
temporary
vial.
melting.
did you want to hear the rest of my story, man?
He's already back into goo.
Come on. Fine. I approached
not
the
wanna hear
steps
it.
again.
You get the feeling he doesn't want to hear it.
But what if I tell him the 60-year story of how I grew my mustache?
He may be interested. Anyway, so you guys.
It's just 60 recounts of like trimming in the bathroom and like investigating your facial hair.
You guys leave.
But every day I used a different tool.
Yeah. I guess so.
All right.
I think like you guys start to walk out and Sergeant Helm's just like, oh, we're leaving. Oh, okay. He stands up and follows.
All right.
And then cuts the tower down with Jedi powers.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys exit the tower, I will now give you your received power.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure I still have it. Wouldn't that suck?
You can now summon
Could you
tacos.
whisper it to me?
If you want.
Cool. Unless it would just take too much time.
Nope.
Because Sergeant Helm would not like to talk about it, what just happened.
You may now summon tacos.
No.
Taco swords?
How hard is it to rebuild a sword? That's
If you have blacksmithing, probably not very.
For magical properties, though, that's another story.
we don't.
I mean,
You
we
just
could,
need to bring
we
the
could
sword
still just
back to the
build
king.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Doesn't
bring
even
the sword
do
back.
anything.
Did the short sword look anything specific, like as opposed to a normal short sword? Did it have like any engravings or?
Yeah, it was very well designed.
Alright.
Very art.
Oh.
Well, apparently not.
It had a lot of accents and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
We could pick up the remains though. So
It's about.
Oh yeah,
Someone
did I
should
read?
come back.
Did I read what the what was on the scroll already?
yeah, we just need to take some time to
You
pick all
can
them up.
try, but Just so you know, scrolls are like one-use spells, so reading it might use it.
I think you can like figure out what it is.
Yeah, if you can. Go ahead and please look that up while I'm typing this out.
Yeah.
Reading the scroll calls Thulu to your side.
Oh, great and powerful one, please kill Charmi.
But seriously, Thulu, Dunwick, is this just like H.P. Lovecraft just smeared all over this
Cthulhu?
campaign?
And done with. Alright.
Yes.
Where is Dunwick?
Dunwick?
Dunwick
Rolling
is
Actually, Ulysses said where it was. So, I can't tell you.
Well, I mean, we could just ask the king or whatever.
Like,
It says
not just roll another intelligence check, see if you can remember.
a spell scroll bears the words of a single spell written in a mystical cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can use an action to read the scroll and cast its spells without having to provide any of the components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. So I would say that if it's in your class list, then you can figure out what
Well,
it
he
is.
can read any language.
Yeah, I can read
He
any
can read
language.
anything with his,
Yeah, okay. So I feel like you could probably figure out what it is. Like, I think when it says read, it means, like, you know, hold out the scroll and read it out loud in a heroic spell voice. Like, I'm sure he can just think it and say, like, oh, okay, this is a scroll or whatever. But, I mean, that's your
Yeah, but that's
choice.
lame.
You mean, so either I learn what it is, but then I have to use it at the same time,
No.
or I just carry around a blank scroll?
you can read it and figure out what it is and then use it whenever.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Regardless
that.
of the, school, because, one second. Regardless of the school, because your ability to read any language. That's why I'm gonna rule it for this.
Okay, so if it was, like, a priest spell, he could cast it?
Yep.
That's cool.
Priest spell, how do you like that?
Tolman, did somebody walk into your room and you just, like, hand shush them?
My mother. Just saying goodnight, I waved.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just like, no. I am DMing.
By the way, for historic context, Dunwick is a fictional town by H.P. Lovecraft where a invisible monster was unleashed from a family. It was actually a normal human at once, and a bunch of people came and killed it from the magical university. In
Used to name
Fallout,
it.
however,
not liking where this is going.
however, in Fallout 3, Dunwick is a building. The Dunwich, or technically called the Dunwich Building, but it's the Dunwick Building. If you go into it, you see hallucinations of ghouls acting as humans and such like that. And you find the obelisk, which you transport the Necronomicon to, and it does a thing that's cult stuff.
Oh no, I just used a generator for the name of the town. Just so you know.
I'm just saying. Also, the Dunwick Burrows.
Mm-hmm.
That one's fun.
Okay, so what does the scroll say?
Upon reading it,
Say?
you know, the first few things reveal that it's a spell to summon things.
Okay.
And you read a little bit further, and you realize it's a spell of conjure elemental.
I can conjure an elemental to my side?
Call
Permanently?
forth an elemental servant. Choose an area
Permanently?
of air, earth, fire, or water that fills a 10-foot cube within range. An elemental of challenge rating 5 or lower appropriate to the area you choose appears in an unoccupied space within 10 feet of it. For example, a fire elemental emerges from a bonfire and an earth elemental rises up from the ground. The elemental disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The elemental is friendly to you and your companions for the duration. Roll initiative for the the elemental, my bad. Which has its own turns. It obeys any verbal commands that you issue to it, no action required by you. If you don't issue any commands to the elemental, it defends itself from hostile creatures, but otherwise takes no actions. If your concentration is broken, the elemental doesn't disappear. Instead, you lose control of the elemental, and it becomes hostile towards you and your companions, and it might attack. An uncontrolled elemental can't be dismissed by you, and it disappears 1 hour after you summoned it.
Okay.
Does this scroll, is it only one-time use?
Yes.
So don't use it.
And
Okay.
it's a 1 hour concentration spell. So if you get hit and fail the Constitution saving throw, it becomes wild and may attack you.
Yeah, don't use it.
AKA, when I use this, make a circle around me so I can't get hit.
And has to be within 90 feet of you.
Okay.
Chromatic orb.
Okay.
Oops. So, should we go west now or go to the king?
Well, I think we should go to the king and find out tell him the stuff that happened, and then tell him that we're gonna go to the town. Maybe he can give us some detailed directions.
Okay. So we journey towards the king.
Alright. You guys, I assume you guys head to the road first.
Yes.
Go ahead and move the token on how you're doing it.
So,
Oh, wait.
Back towards the road.
What time of day is it?
I'd say it's about noon by the time you guys get out of there.
Alright, let's try and head up to Egopolis. Egopolis?
Icopolis?
Egopolis.
Is that the name, Tallman?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where you were fighting in the Crucible.
Alright.
There's lovely company there now.
I think we should take our chances with the road and just camp instead of entering that place.
I mean, hey, we don't have to pay to live in the tavern.
I suppose that's true.
But they leave all their stuff?
That's also true.
If you guys think so, then
Yeah,
We
let's
can
go.
stock up. I mean, they're not going to use it.
Let's see.
Is there any food?
inch our way.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock by the time you get there.
Tallman, does it take one action for that?
For what?
My thing.
Yes, that's
Okay.
just another attack.
Yeah.
You go
So,
in and you notice it's desolate, but it's also decaying. Like the buildings are just crumbling now.
is there anything like any loots?
Most of it's decayed.
Huh.
The buildings look like they've been in disarray for like 100 to 200 years.
And we don't have the bird to see if we've time traveled.
Nope.
Maybe it's just like a
Maybe they
eternal
time
bird.
traveled and you didn't.
What a twist!
Maybe it's just a crappy city.
That too.
Yeah. Okay. Continue on to the king.
It's
So we-
8 o'clock at night right now.
We rest here in a semi-solid
Yep.
structure.
Okay. So you spend the night there. And
Yep.
you get up and you realize that it looks like it's decayed another 10 years.
Is there any loot around?
Huh?
Is there
No.
any loot around?
I think we've
No.
already asked.
I checked my cat.
Your cat appears to have aged.
I check my hawk.
Appears to have aged.
I checked my horse.
You don't have a horse.
We all have horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You don't
bought
have
horses
horses
already.
now.
What?
No, you do. Your
Or
horses appear to have aged a little bit. Everything looks like it's
We
aged about a
check
year.
each other.
Yeah,
You look
I
fine.
guess.
So
Can
did
we
the
leave? I want to leave. Let's go. Let's go.
I
keep
Yeah.
the thing.
second this motion.
Yeah.
so did the cat die? Because I'm pretty sure 10 years is
No,
Yeah.
a long
everything
time.
aged to 1 year.
Cat. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
The
that's
buildings look like 10, but your animals look like 1 for the short time that you've stayed.
Happy birthday.
My little kitty's growing up. Okay.
Actually,
We
I take
need
that
to
back.
kill
The
this
cat
cat.
hasn't aged, but everything else, other animals have.
I don't think.
Wait, the cat hasn't aged?
Nope.
no, it's a demon cat. We've like
Good. I want one.
it already killed that rock. It must be powerful.
Kill that rock.
It's a great hunter. So do you guys get on your way back?
Yes.
Guess so, yeah.
Alright. So go ahead and start
Do you
internal.
guys want to go through Yuri or just cut through the woods to make time? Or the plains?
No, let's pass through, see if anything else has aged.
Okay. Is the roads uneventful?
So you get there, and you see the gate of the town, and there's a giant owl perched on it.
Hi, friend. I saw you got eviscerated.
This is...
The owl
Wait,
looks at you and
is
just
this
nods.
is this the real owl?
This is the real world.
Is this real life?
But how do we know if we're dreaming?
David introduced.
Anyway,
Because the other one could have been a fake one to destroy the sword. Oh shit, we forgot about the sword.
you ain't going back.
I mean,
Well,
technically
I'd
we
say someone
can.
should pick it
Yeah, you
up.
can, but you also only have like 1 or 2 months. You guys still don't know till Tulu.
Mhm.
Month till Tulu. Calendar.
Okay.
He's in different swimsuits.
Can we check the town to see if it's like
People?
The people are fine.
people? Okay.
Guess
Can I go
we've
to a
asked
doctor?
around if there's anything weird happened in the
They
past
say no.
few days. Okay.
So do you guys start heading back to Lorak?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
sure.
Well, Charmi, you want to see your doctor?
I mean, I know Tom is gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a pinch."
Okay. So,
Not even an observation of the campaign, just a DM.
to Lorak.
So actually,
Or
at about
back to someplace other.
here.
To this place.
Okay. You see, roll me a D8. Leader. I got 2. So you see 2 people walking down the street. And, they're very stern
There's
looking.
somebody walking behind them with coconut shells going.
No. Actually,
Oh,
one
okay.
of them almost looks like Janman. You could have sworn that it is, but it's not.
Hmm.
But they're walking down the street and the road. Very stern looking, wearing armor. Carrying a weird contraption.
Charmi, or well, somebody else talk to them, and I go off the road a little bit and try to hide like in some bushes.
Okay. And they look at you and say, "Good day." And they start walking by. But about halfway
I
through,
look at
I ready in action to shoot with my crossbow just in case anything suspicious happens.
they stop, turn back to look at you and say, "Do you know anything of what happened to Acopolis?"
who?
No, I was asleep.
No.
Wait, you were asleep when?
Yep. Last night.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys forget what
Understand
town
how
that
it's
was?
relevant.
Or
Have you? Do you guys have belly buttons?
Yes.
Do they cave
Question.
inward or outward?
Mine's in, his is out.
What is your favorite color?
Turquoise. The other one answers
Eh,
chartreuse.
interesting. Okay, bye.
You
Do you
did
know
not answer
that guy
the question.
named Jamin? Do you guys know a guy
Oh,
named Jamin?
They're ignoring you
Ye-
currently, Barfedious, because they're interested in what they're talking about.
Well, you see, I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well, let us know if you know anything about Nicopolis. You guys aren't by chance spellcasters.
Maybe.
What is that?
What?
What is that you're carrying?
It's a thing to protect us. We're part of a group.
A group?
We're investigating the occurrences at Nicopolis.
Oh. Well, I heard the word cop.
Yes, we are kind of cops.
But Tallman, does it look like they're trying to find the?
We're investigating matters of the.
Okay.
It's a whale.
They also have a bracelet on their arms. It looks like two
Uh-huh.
sideways hourglasses stuck to each other.
Would you be
Time Squad?
chance?
What was
Would you
that?
be coming from Lowick, perhaps?
Yes, the king just sent us out.
Interesting. Well,
Well, we say king.
well, stuff happened.
So you know something.
Yeah, maybe.
We're gonna have to take you in for questioning.
Hold on. I'm getting to that part. Hold on. I'm getting a call. Hello? Oh yeah, it's for you guys.
Hello? We don't follow.
Oh. So you guys are sent from the king, I
Yeah.
presume.
Yeah.
Can you give us any proof of identification?
We'll take you to the king and have you arrested for not allowing it by hindering our research.
That's pretty harsh.
So when
Yeah.
are we gonna not let the idiot run our group?
the leader left. What am I supposed to do?
There's two other people there who can talk. Barfedious and Lorak. You guys just stand
Yeah,
there.
Lorak. Go ahead. I'm done.
We're asking
I'm
questions.
done.
I was asleep. I don't know.
Oh, maybe
Alright.
that's what he was, I
We're gonna
guess.
detain you three and
Alright,
Here's a
I will
crucial
tell
topic.
you since those two seem incompetent.
Hey,
Well,
I just
actually,
can't
one
think
was
of
just
that.
incompetent because he was sleeping. The other one is
so
just
you're
straight
finally
up.
telling us whether you're spellcasters or not.
Yeah, technically, we're
Yeah,
spellcasters.
sure.
We
Okay, we're
walked
taking you
across
in.
Acopolis because
We're taking you
we
in. You're
walked
under
across
arrest.
Acopolis
I'm not.
because.
I'm not a spellcaster. I'm just a friendly
Can I
neighborhood
tell you
sideman.
what we saw at Acopolis, or what is left? I assume.
Currently, all spellcasters are being detained and held, and then they will be questioned later.
Well, we're going to see the king right now because he sent us out on a mission, and now we have
Good,
to
then we can
return.
follow you to the dungeon.
Is that where the king is staying?
No, that's where you'll be staying.
Then we're not going to the dungeon then because we have to go talk to the king.
Yeah, we have to return his sword.
Well, this is about to get ugly.
Tell me if they draw weapons or do anything.
They actually, in the object that they're carrying, it's kind of like a box, and they press a button on it. And this projection kind of comes out. It's like, I don't know, 300 foot, 300 foot dome originating from it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorcery. What
No.
is this
You idiot,
sorcery?
we're the
Wait,
sorcerer.
like it surrounds us, or?
This is anti-sorcery, actually.
Does
Well,
it cancel
okay,
out
hold
my
on, hold on. The
create
second,
weapons?
But none of us are sorcerers.
the second this happens, I take a shot,
Okay, roll the hit.
and that's with
26.
advantage. So because or unless they do see me, and I don't know they see me.
Roll a d10.
Okay, I guess I'm just attacking the one that's closest to me.
An 8. So you hit his left arm. And
It wasn't a crit. The
Yeah.
damage was max, but okay. I was just wondering if you were.
They're both holding it. You hit the guy's left arm, and he drops the machine. And you do a hefty amount of damage to him. Like, he's in writhing pain. The force actually started to rip the arm off of him.
Cool.
And roll initiative in a second.
Oh god. Too tired for this book.
Oops. Not yet.
Lorak, here's
Now
this-
there. Okay.
I am
So-
flying.
So, since we have a person who is talking and trying to avoid every question that they said, we are now engaged in a fight with 2 guards sent by the king, the person we were previously persecuted
It was
by.
because you said we were spellcasters. It's literally that. It's your fault.
Hey, Talman,
Hmm.
do I have a
That's
a
why I was
token?
avoiding their questions.
Can you please stop talking
Because
so I
I
can
don't
hear
have
Paul?
Because
Okay, so I said,
Stop
technically,
talking. Stop
I have no
talking.
token.
you didn't even tell them
Oh.
what happened to Acropolis.
Stop
That's
talking.
literally all they were asking
Shut
you
the
about.
fuck up.
You guys can talk now. I
Literally,
heard
shut
you.
the fuck up. Oh my god, Paul. You were literally. Tommen literally said, "Stop talking. I can't hear Paul," and you just start talking. God damn it.
Hey guys, everything's okay. It's not good.
It's not.
So, Charmi starts.
Is
They
this
get
just
you-
for initiative, or are we actually putting their tokens on as well?
I'll put them out in a second.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself over here then, since I was like off the path.
Mm-hmm. I am on the wrong thing. Tokens. Search.
Oh, there's 2 Loraks.
You do not get to be in 2 places at once, though.
What? I don't get a shadow clone?
No.
Shadow clone jutsu.
You did not study the way of the Nin.
Do you see my mustache?
Which one is the one that's damaged the most?
That one, because it's closest to me, so that's the one I shot.
Okay.
Actually, they were like this, but yeah, you did shoot him.
What? Hold on.
Because you shot his left hand arm.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's
Okay. I would like to
Were we really
cast...
talking to him from that far away? We were like yelling.
I mean, that's only like 20 feet.
It can't hit me this time!
1 second.
I'm off to the side! Please, God.
Okay.
What was... Oh. Let's see. Charmy... Oh, crit fail table.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Where is it? This. Come on, open. There. Here we go. You have to roll me a D100. 78 is... Oh, wait. Never mind, the spell fails.
Oh.
Yeah, you go to cast a spell, and the second it leaves your hand, it just disappears.
What gear are these guys wearing? They have crossbows, but
They have crossbows, and I'd say probably chain shirts.
Okay.
Is what you can see.
Okay.
I'll just take another shot at the one that I hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna do a superiority die and do precision attack and add a d8 to the attack roll.
Okay, you hit for 6 damage.
Okay.
So, how do you kill him?
Well, I hit him like once in the. I hit him in the arm, and he stumbled and messed up the thing. And the next one just sinks into a skull.
Okay.
Just like pew, pew.
Lorak.
So there's only one left.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess I'll just, because someone else will probably kill him eventually. I'll try the vicious mockery again. We'll see how it works. Second time this session.
Alright. It
No.
fails.
Oh,
You go to say
That's bad.
some things, but then your voice just kind of disappears.
Oh, because.
But no, the magic disappears, but I still say something hurtful.
Oh yeah, go ahead. What insults do you say?
No, it's better left unsaid.
No,
I wouldn't
go
want to
ahead.
sully your ears.
Say it.
No.
Say it in a bardic song.
It's for your own protection.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you better be.
We're reading Lorak.
Fuck you very, very much. 'Cause we hate what you do, and we hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch.
Boom.
That worked.
The whole group breaks into song. Okay, that's good enough. So yeah, you know,
You inspire
But our
us to.
choreography was awesome.
actually, Lorak, actually, you all get an inspiration from that. So that's one advantage on anything. Any
Cool.
skill check or attack roll.
In
Cool.
this specific
I
time.
like it.
And this is currently how he feels, that little thing next to him. Feels like he's got arrows sticking in him. Anyway. He takes his turn. And he fires a crossbow bolt at Charmi. The terrible talker. And misses.
Fucking suck.
Barfedious. Okay, the spell instantly fails the second it comes out of your hand.
Guys, magic fails in the bubble.
Charmi.
It's didn't
Didn't you
Mhm.
drop the box
The machine
that was?
didn't turn off.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Come here, you little bitch.
You say that you
Miss,
don't
aren't
even
I?
know. Longsword.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a hit for 15 damage.
It's a good.
What was that noise?
No idea. Anyway. Sergeant Helm.
What was that noise?
Okay,
What was that
so
noise?
army crawl or crouch shuffle through the brush, get adjacent to him, and then shoot again.
Okay.
5 damage.
5. Kills him. So you
Just
just
shoot
shoot
him in
two
the-
town guards.
Yeah, I just shoot him in the back. Okay, so I come out of the brush and I'm like, so were they highwaymen? What was that?
Well, I go I go over to the cube.
Okay.
The cube.
And what do you do?
Can
I mean,
They-
I try to turn
check-
it off.
Magical bandits or something? What were these men?
They were the Cat Kingsmen.
What?
Yep. You just
Yes.
killed 2 Kingsmen.
This is not good.
Yeah.
They were trying to detain us because they thought we
Okay,
were
honestly, it's not
spellcasters.
the first time that they've tried to detain us. Actually, it would have been the second time they've detained us.
I say we
So-
hide the bodies and proceed to the king.
Okay.
This
Do you do
time
anything about
we
the
are not
machine?
going to give any information. I would like to try to turn it off.
Alright, you
First.
press the button and turn it off, and you're successful.
How big is it?
It's,
Took 2 people to carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know, 5x5 box.
Could we?
I kind of put my crossbow on my back.
No, don't actually don't.
I sheathed my crossbow. I'm like, well, I had no idea. Oh well.
We should probably. Can we hide the bodies and as
I
well
mean,
as
there's
the
the brush that
machine?
Sergeant Helm was hiding in.
Yeah, I would drag the bodies
Yeah.
over.
And loot
Good
them.
old brush.
What is on loot?
Chain shirts and crossbows. They aren't carrying anything specific.
No gold at all.
Huh?
No money at all.
No.
Well,
Okay.
this was
To
unfortunate.
town.
I guess we'll just try not to mention this to the king.
Why to just attack innocent people?
I mean,
Innocent. Yeah. Okay.
Sergeant Helm didn't know.
Helm shot first.
Helm does 14 damage first.
Okay. You guys make it to
That's
Wildwood.
more than I've ever done.
You made a goblin commit suicide, so
That's true.
Yeah, but that. Yeah, well, okay, sure.
That's a pretty satisfying kill.
I'm gonna call that infinity the psychological damage.
right.
So, guys, you know how they were trying to detain spellcasters? Doesn't the king know that we're spellcasters?
Yes.
No.
He
He
also
doesn't know
knows
that.
we were doing a job for him.
Would he know?
Also, he doesn't know anything about
Well,
us.
if he does know that by
He
some
just
chance
knows
he's
that we've killed
spellcast-
goblins, and we've been in a cave.
Did we
He does not
cast
know anything
spells
about our.
when we were trying to escape from the guards that one time?
No.
You might not
I'm
know.
just saying,
not
if
know
there's a
it.
possibility that he knows that we're spellcasters, we just killed those two people for nothing.
Would he arrest us on sight?
If
I
they
don't think
were
so.
planning to arrest us on site or outside the city, I don't see why they would not arrest us once we walked into the castle,
Yeah,
into the
I
throne
mean,
room.
those guards didn't know who we were.
sure.
Yeah, well,
Maybe.
yeah, there's that. But we've talked with the king, that's why I'm pointing that out.
I suppose we'll just see what happens.
Alright.
I don't like lying, but if it comes down to it, then
So do you guys go to the castle?
Yes.
I guess so, yeah.
Alright. So you make it there.
No. First, I say we go to the White Pegasus or whatever, and I relive the memories of almost dying under that table.
Okay, you guys make a short
Okay.
detour. Where Charmi almost got you killed by throwing a beer bottle.
Yeah, that was not cool.
Yep.
Do you guys want to try vodka again? See who gets drunk?
No, never again.
Barfedious?
I'm good.
You want to face me, Barfedious?
So you guys go to the king's castle after he relives all those moments for some weird nostalgia.
Yeah.
And you make it to the king's chamber pretty easily.